Hello? My mic wasn't working that entire time. God damn it. I think from a few days ago when my computer started up, my devices were not working, so, but we're good now. Anyways, what I was saying is basically I'm going to be making a trade for a better fourth line left wing, because I kind of need it. So we're going to be doing that today to start off the stream. So we're going to get a 6th rounder and a 4th rounder. And we're and the goalie here. We're going to basically see who wants what. Looks like Chicago and Carolina. We're going to go Chicago here. They want our goaltender and the pick. So we'll try and get someone on their block. Let's take a look here. So only defensemen are on the block. We do not need defensemen. I need forwards. Let's take a look. So Connor Bedard, obviously. Zuccarello, Donato. Reichel would be interesting. 2 years at 3.350. For a fourth line is a little bit much. Mikheyev, maybe. I'll think about that one. Frank Nazar is being paid as 6.5 by 6. It's a little bit too much. Nino Niederreiter, though. I don't hate this one. He's making 2.7, which is a little pricey for a fourth liner, but he's locked up for 3 years. I mean, that's a good amount of term, and he's a decent bottom 6 player. I would not be opposed to this guy. I'll think about that. Abi Kubel would be good as well. Let me look at Nino Niederreiter, 81. Slightly better shot blocking, but worse stick checking than Abi Kubel. Niederreiter's slower. Niederreiter and him are similar in physicality. Niederreiter has better shot, better offensive awareness. I kind of like Niederreiter here, I'm not going to lie. Or there's Isaac Lundstrom as well. Two-way forward. I forgot to get my music playing. I'm so sorry. I am not on it today. Go down to 35%. I've been looking at a video editor for most of the day, so like my brain is like tuned on that, so my brain's just kind of like bleh. So if I seem or look tired or act tired, that is why. I'm just exhausted from editing all day today. I edited my stuff and then someone else's stuff. That's a part of my news that I'll get into when we start the sim. So yeah. Anyways, continuing on. Isaac Lundstrom would be good, very good defensively. A way worse shot than Niederreiter, but we're looking for a defensive player, and he can play left wing or center. We kind of don't need players like that, but it would be nice. Frondel would be good. Moore would be good. Semi Blais. 6th rounder. A grinder. I don't hate him. Colton Dock. 6'4". Ooh, this is kind of like Curtis Douglas, but slightly better. Good skating, good defense, good physical, decent shot, decent bat. You know what? This guy's the guy. Colton Dock. I like Colton Dock. And then let's get like a little bit more of a piece from that. Let's get like one extra guy. And I think that guy probably is Niederreiter. But can we get him like retained by at least a mil? I feel like 2.7 is a little bit much for a fourth line guy. Can we get a little more than like just a mil off? That's all I need. What about 500k off? 500k. What about that? All right. What about 250k? It's not much. But I just want to shave a little bit of cap off of him. No, they don't want to do. Okay, what about no cap shaved? I don't mind it, but like rather not. Still rejected. Ooh, okay, interesting. Let's take let's give him the 7th on top of it and see if we can retain that 500k again. Okay, let's try that. Rejected. What about 250k? No, they really don't want to retain. Okay, let's try just the full 2.7. Does that go through? Really? I'm overpaying by quite a bit, and I'm giving you what you want. What do you mean? Seventh of the future. I'm overpaying over. This is a retained salary deal. At least 500k, dude. Come on. Unbelievable. They need to fix that retained salary kind of thing. That's kind of broken in a way. Douglas goes down. There we go. All right, edit lines. All right. So after this year, the year after, once we get our kind of our prospect pool in full swing at the preseason, so it's either gonna be year 3 or 4 at the preseason, which is where we're at right now. I'm going to start doing instead of NHLers during the preseason, I'm going to start doing AHLers and prospects from juniors in the preseason instead. Basically, what that means is throughout the 7 games of the preseason, I'm going to basically swap NHL players with AHL players, kind of play around with them, see who plays best on the first, second, third, fourth line, basically test out the future of the franchise, and then go from there. And basically, the closer we get to regular season, the more NHL players that come up into the lineup. I'll show you guys an example, probably either next time I stream this or the next time after that. So we'll see. We'll see. So right now on the NHL lines, I'm going to give Colton Dach a shot. He fits really well on our 4th line. Holy shit. I think that was a good trade for me. And then we've got these guys as our scratch players. Kolyachonok will be moved down to the AHL, so that'll be fine. Okay, so first power play line. Nico Hischier, not Lundell. That'll be Tuck. Tuck there. And then Perfetti's on the second line as well. Who's on the first line? Is that, that's Malone, isn't it? Yeah, that's Malone. So let's put Sherwood up here and then swap him out with... Oh, no, Malone's already there. I'm stupid. Malone there. And then we need Line on the for second line power play. And then who was it? Was it Malott? Is that his name? I forget his name. No, Dorsett there. Because he's got his 85 passing. Like 85 passing as a defensive defenseman is really damn good. And this dude's up to an 87 already. That's kind of crazy. And then Brett Pesce. I'm not sure about Pesce. I'd rather play someone else. Who's on the right defensive pairing on the top? Schneider. Okay, that's who it is. We could double up, but I also don't like the fact of having 2 defensive-minded players on the point. I'd rather have a forward up there. So let's try and get a right-handed forward if we can. I mean, if it's Kiefer Sherwood, I'll take it. Samuel Skavich actually could be one. He's been demoted down to the 3rd line because of Perfetti be on the second line, so we could do Samuel Skavich. I would not be opposed to that. He's got defensive skills. He's got really good shot, really good passing, really good skating, good physical. I mean, he's a good defensive player that can play on the first line power play. So Nico Hischier, I was actually going through my VOD, and he was actually at the trade deadline. I was going through my VOD for clips for my shorts for this week for YouTube, and I actually saw that Nico Hischier was at the trade deadline available. He was traded to Montreal, and then they let him go, which is surprising because Montreal has a good chunk of cap space in your number 1, honestly. So I'm very shocked they did not re-sign him. Maybe it's because he wanted a no movement clause, which I think is what we gave him. No, we gave him a modified with a no movement. Okay, so then yeah, I think he wanted a no movement, full no movement. So I think that's why they didn't sign him. They just let him walk, which is very interesting. So I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they were on, but whatever. Hischier and Tuck with Malone. So we got a good passing 2-way forward. We've got a solid power forward. And then we got a rookie sniper on that first line who is not only a good shot, but look at his height and his weight. 6'3", 202 pounds. That is a sniper that can actually take a few hits or two. And then you got Dorsett, a guy who's learning to play as a 2-way, as a defensive defenseman. And then you got Samuel Skavich on the point, who used to play second line forward. This is a really good first line. I kind of like it. The only thing that can hinder us is probably the coaching, which I think I fixed. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Second line power play unit. So Samuel Skavich, okay, Lundell's there. Perfetti's on the right side. Who's on the left? Line A. And then Samuel Skavich is going to be swapped up. Byram's on the right side. Samuel Skavich, who can go on the right side defense? Pesce? No. We could do Schneider on this side. We could do that. Or is there anyone else on the forward core that we could throw in that's right-handed? Lundell, no. Beecher, Dvorsky, maybe? He's left-handed, but that would be ideal. His shot block isn't great though. What about right wingers again? We only looked up to Malone, Holmberg, also left-handed. Okay, so then you know what? We'll do Schneider. That way he gets some extra special teams lines. This gives us a +1 as well. So Lundell, Line A, Perfetti, Byram, and Schneider. So Line A's our sniper. Perfetti's going to be kind of our sniping playmaker, if that makes sense. Lundell's our playmaker, 2-way forward kind of guy. Perfetti and Lundell both have X factors, and then Schneider and Byram can be kind of an offensive mindset and a defensive mindset on that power play. So now, first line power play is Hischier, Tuck, Dorsett, Malone. Hischier, Tuck, Dorsett, Malone. Hischier, Tuck, Dorsett, So Samoskevich is scratched on the power play units. And Malone. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Dorsett, Malone. Okay. And then second line power play would be the same thing, but with Schneider and Byram on the second line power play. So Malone's at the point, taking the shots. Dorsett is on the left-hand side playing defense. Tuck is on the left there. And then Heischer. Okay, yeah, I like this. I like this. And then second line power play, Perfetti there. Swap Perfetti and Line A. And then we'll do Byram left side, Perfetti on the right. Okay. I don't mind this. What is the... You know, honestly, Perfetti on the point's not terrible. I do not mind that. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Okay, so then now edit lines. So Lundell, do we do Lundell as a distributor or do we do Perfetti? I kind of like them both as distributing the puck. 88 passing. I think Lundell's the obvious choice because of the passing stat. Finisher is gonna be Line A, and then puck carrier. Who's the fastest player on this lineup here? 86, 84, 85, 84. Ooh, okay, Byram. Byram wins that battle. Holy shit. So then, yeah, Byram on that puck carrier. Four-man power play line 1. I almost said 2. Distributor is Heischer, 100%. Or do we do Dorsett and get his stats up? Ooh, if we want to get Dorsett as a two-way guy, we need to get his passing up there. So I think we do Dorsett. Finisher is obviously Malone. And then puck carrier, Tuck. Do you have wheels? You do have wheels. What's your speed? 89, 88, 89, 89. You know, I would not mind Tuck being the puck carrier, but I think I'm going to go with Nico Heischer. Since he's not a distributor, I want him to have some sort of role in the power play. So we'll put Dorsett, Malone, Heischer. Dorsett, what are your skating skills? I mean, yeah, look at it. He's like a two-way guy. He's literally a two-way defenseman. It's just his offensive awareness is way lower than his defensive, but he's defensive-minded, which is not a bad thing. See, this is the thing I hate about, like, NHL content creators, is, like, most NHL content creators, they shrug off the defensive defenseman franchise median potential in the draft. They always just trade it away because they're like, oh, they don't grow. If you do the work and you get them to grow the stats in the right way, they'll grow. I don't understand it with the NHL content creators. Power play line 2 is... I gotta look. Oh, fuck. I went back. Fucking hell. Hold on. I gotta go to edit lines, and then I gotta go to power play, and then I gotta go to... what was I doing? Power play line here. Okay, hold on. So Lundell, Line A, Byram. Did line 2. Okay, so then line 2 is Lundell, Line A, Byram. Lundell, Line A, Byram, and then line 1 is Dorsett, Malone, Heischer. Dorsett, Malone, Heischer. Okay, cool. PK. Okay, now we got to go to our regular lines to look and see what our backwards is. So it's going to be Dvorsky on the first line. Do we maybe want to go Beecher, Lundell, Heischer? Since, I mean, Dvorsky, don't get me wrong, he's a good player, and he's ready to play in our forward core, but his shot block's only 74. I don't want him on the penalty kill if he's going to be that low of a shot block. So maybe we keep him off of the first line PK as a center, and we rock with Beecher, Lundell, and Heischer instead of Dvorsky, Beecher, and Lundell. So I think we'll do Beecher, Lundell, Heischer. So let's do that first. So Beecher, Lundell. Let me do Beecher. So Skivich can go there. So we'll do Beecher here. Actually, let me get Lundell on the second line PK. Heischer's on the third. Dvorsky's on the second, so we'll do that. So maybe Dvorsky can like play like left wing on this kill, like that way he gets the experience and he doesn't get completely absolutely just obliterated. So it's gonna be Beecher, and not to get confused with Beaker from the Muppets. Beecher, Dvorsky, and then we'll do Pesci, and we'll do we'll do Dorsett, and we'll do Emberson. I want Dorsett to grow. Second line PK is going to be Lundell, and you know, honestly, Sherwood? Yeah, honestly, Sherwood is a good option. I'm not going to lie. We get our fourth liners on there. Or do we want to give Samoskevich some ice time? I think we give Samoskevich some ice time. Let's give Samoskevich some ice time. So Sherwood can move down. So we'll scratch Holmberg, and then Samoskevich. There we go. Put him on that left side. And then Schneider, and we'll do Moraver. And then we'll do third line PK. We will do Byram and Pesci. I like that. And then Heischer and Sherwood. Does anyone else I need to grow over the other guys? Maybe Doc. I mean, he's still growing. So do I just scratch Sherwood completely? I think we scratched Sherwood completely. and just go with Colton Dach. Let's give our young players some ice time. So we're giving Dvorsky some ice time. We're giving Samoskevich and Lundell some ice time, and then we're also giving Dach and then Hischier as our basically our veteran alternate captain. I think I gave him assistant captain. I think it is on the third line PK. So and then our defenseman is gonna be Dorsett, Emberson. So first line, third line. Schneider, Moraver. So second line, third line, and then we got our. Wait, is that our regular second line? Hold on, I gotta look. Oh, it is. Byram Pesce. Oh, fuck. Okay. So, Dorsett, Emberson, Schneider. Maybe we do Schneider, Byram, and then Pesce and Moraver. Okay, okay. I'm glad I noticed that. I did not realize that. So, we basically swap him and Moraver. I mean, Byram can still withstand a hit. He's still a good player. Like, he's got wheels and elite edges, but he's still got really good physical, really good skating, really good defense. So I'm okay with him being on the second pairing. Wait, am I crazy? No, Schneider's on the first line. That's why I got confused. Because Schneider was on the first line last year. And then, okay, I got it. Sorta, yeah. I'm streaming at the moment. What's up? Sorry, I just got a DM. So then first line PK is going to be Beecher, Dorsett, Emberson. Okay, that's fine. Beecher, Dorsett, and Emberson. Second line PK is going to be Lundell, Byram, Schneider. So Lundell, Byram on the left here. So put him there, and Schneider. And then third line PK is going to be Hischier, Moraver, and Pesce. What did I say? I lost track. I'm getting. Oh yeah, Hischier, Moraver, Pesce. Hischier, Moraver, Pesce. Okay, so there's our penalty kill. So first line PK is gonna get. We're basically growing our young guns this year. Extra lines. Hischier and probably should do Malone. Get him growing, and then Dorsett and Schneider. Second line is gonna be Tuck and Perfetti? No, Tuck and Line. Or no, Tuck and Lundell. Brain is not operating. Unless you buy Steam Deck, which is a handheld console of sorts. But unless you are on the go a ton, I don't recommend that. Why do you only... Sorry, I'm answering a question to someone. Lundell, Tuck. Actually, no. I think we do Lundell and no. Tuck's on the first line. He should get second line 4-on-4. He should get second line 4-on-4. That's unfair otherwise. Although I do want Line A to grow in goals. You know what? Let's just put Line A on the second line on the 4-on-4. That way he gets the ice time. Byram and Pesce. Yeah. And then third line is Perfetti, Tuck, Moraver, Emberson. Okay, so we're kind of shorting. So we're kind of shorting Tuck's ice time a bit, but I think it's just to grow the younger players because he's 30. We got him only locked up for 3 more years. Where Line A, I think we have him locked up for longer than that, right? We got him locked up for 7. So we want him to grow. So that's like one of our core pieces there. 3-on-3 line 1 is hold on. So I gotta go Malone first line with Hischier and I think Malot's able to play first line now. Malott. Or sorry, Dorsett. Why do I keep saying Malott? Is that a player on my not custom roster? On my off-stream save, maybe? It might be. Dorsett's the one. Actually, I think it is. Malott is a player on my off-stream save. Second line 3-on-3 is going to be Line A. I like Schneider. Unless we want to do Byram. No, Schneider first because he's on the first line pairing with Lundell and Line A, and then third line is Perfetti, Byram, Tuck. I like that. And is there anyone else I need to grow besides that? Yeah. what's this? Oh, okay. Oh, actually, I need to check one thing really quick on my phone. Go. Okay. 3-on-3 line 3. It's Perfetti, Tuck, Byram, and then extra attackers can be Heischer and Malone. Oh my lord, I've heard of it. Who do we have on our extra attackers? Do we just go with like the younger players? I mean, I'm obviously gonna play Heischer, but do I go with the younger player, as in like Malone? Do I go with Line, who I need to grow within like 2 to 4 years? Do I go with Lundell, who kind of deserves it? I think I'm gonna go with Malone. Although, let me see, defenseman. Maybe I go with Dorset actually. Pesci, Schneider, Heischer are all like vets at this point. Schneider plays right defense. Not offensive player. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go Dorset. Probably a risk, but you know what? I want to give him some ice time. Get him growing. And then, actually, what's his puck skills like? I want to see his puck skills. They're not terrible. I mean, they're not worth being on the shootout, but Deakin 80, if we can get that up more, that'd be awesome. All right, just shootout. Alright, sorry. I apologize. So Byram's on the first. 88 overall for that. Malone, 86. Damn. Okay, hold on. So Heischer's obviously top. Top crop is Heischer. And then Malone. Then we do Line. Oh, no, not Line. Line is the fourth shooter. Do we do Perfetti? What's Tuck's puck skills? 86. Let me see. Let's look at puck skills. Heischer's already there. Lundell. Yeah, Lundell there. And then I think Perfetti's second shot. Because he's got the puck skills and the shot was what Perfetti has. So Heischer makes sense. Malone makes sense. Playmaker, shooter. Playmaker / sniper, shooter. And then a playmaking shooter. Yeah, that's good. And then goaltending, we've got Wallstead and Kosa. Kosa's making the jump into the NHL. It says minor starting goalie, but you know what? He's the highest overall rated goalie that we got. Scratch players, we got Niederreiter, we got Kolyachonok, and we got Holla. Okay, so we're going to move Kolyachonok down to the AHL. Besides that, we're basically all set to go except for doing our season goals. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Kolyachonok. He is higher rated than... Oh, no, he's actually... Oh, no, yeah, he is higher rated than Moravera. What the hell? He's cheaper, too. 85 million. We'll move him down for now. But if we need to, we can trade Moravera at the deadline. If he gets, like, a lot of points like he did last year, we'll swap them around and trade Moravera, I think, is the right move. So... And then for the AHL, I need to quickly do my players here. Second line. Did I already do the lines for the AHL? I think I did. It looks like I did, but it also doesn't look like I did them. Obviously, I'm going to put Kolyachonok on the first line defense. Kolyachonok. Maybe I didn't, actually. Hold on. There's some players in here that are not... Like this guy, Viggo Gustafsson. I don't think I put him in. Odelius Pully? No. Gustafsson, there we go. Nystrom, Milash. Vinny Oreo. Maybe Milash can scratch out. Barch, 7th defenseman. Goriev, no. Chris Douglas, no. Pully, no. No. Okay, so then let's go ahead and go... Yeah, we'll put Goriev here. So we got basically 4 left-handed defensemen, which is fine. I'll put Odelius on the right-hand side since he plays that side as well. Offensive, Beckman, I kind of want him to grow because he may be able to take that left wing 4th line spot, maybe, depending on how our other players grow. Stranges on the first line, I don't mind that, although 2 snipers on the same line. Stranges is getting up there, though. I don't know. I want Beckman on that first line. I really do. Let's put Dumais on the right wing first. And then we'll throw in Curtis Douglas on the center. Gunler on the second line. Hell no, we're not putting him on center. We'll put Strange as center there. Strong Grand Olis. Elite low sniper. Okay, we'll put him. Okay, Olis to there. Ratu, we'll put him third line. Tulio, put him third line. Any of these guys? Bottom six low. Bottom six looking to be swapped out. Gunler can come in. Right wing. Petrov. Oh, so it's not bad actually. That's actually probably okay. We have no bottom six center in the AHL. That's crazy. Okay, I think that looks good. Goaltending, we already got sorted out. Jones and Price. Okay, that looks good. So first line, we got Tuck, Heischer, Malone. Second line, Line, Lundell, Perfetti. Third line, Holmberg, Beecher, Samoskevich. Fourth line, we got Doc, Dvorsky, and Sherwood. Defensively, we've got Dorset, Schneider, Byron, Pesci, and then we got Moraver and Emberson. In net, we've got Jesper Wallstead, and then Sebastian Cossa making his NHL debut as a backup, not a starter. If he was making a full NHL debut, he'd be a starter goaltender. Also, chemistry, +3 first line, second line, +5, third line 0, +1 on the fourth, sorry. Defensively, we got Dorset, Schneider with a 0, +2 on the second, and third line we got a 0 as well. Okay, so not bad, not bad. Let's go to our season goals now. I'm gonna respond to this message really quick. Season goal for Heischer, long term. We could probably go for a award challenge, but I'm also thinking like we've got him for what, 7 or 8 years? I think 7 years is the max because you signed him in free agency, right? So probably 7 years max. So let's grow his stats a little bit. Should we do assists or should we do face-offs? I kind of want to do face-offs. I'm gonna do face-offs this year and then stats next year. And combo on that. Oh, it's the same person. Okay. One sec. Okay, sorry about that. Pesci, let's see. We could work on growing Pesci a little bit. Season goal, long term, stat challenge, and then we'll go for assist with him because we could probably grow that a little bit. Dorset. Okay, this guy we want to go for passes. What is this? Season goal, long term, stat challenge. Okay, so we can't go for a trophy for the Calder this year. He played too many games last year. That's fine though. He's already franchise potential. It's fine. Go for 30 assists this year, so maximum 40. Tuck, I think we'll leave. Schneider, will give him... He's on the first line, right? So then let's go with stats, and we'll go with a plus/minus of 25. Let's try that. Wallstead. I think this year I wanted to go for the Vesna. Season goals. So do I want to go for the Vesna with him? Did I sign him long term? I'll just go with 9-10 save percentage for now. Because I don't remember what I got him to do. Lundell. Season goals. Long term. Stat challenge. We'll do face-off percentage for him. Line A, we're going to get goals for him. Stat challenge, 40 goals. Yeah, we want to be a 40 goal scorer. We're going to go for that. Okay, let's keep going. Byram, I'm going to go for assist for him. He's playing on our power play. He's playing on our penalty kill. That'll be a good amount of stuff to go for long term. Stat challenge. Assists, yeah. And convo. Fetty. He's on our third line 4-on-4 center, right? So let's go for face-offs for him. Or do we just go with assists? Oh, fuck. This is hard. He's a bit of both. Assists. Let's go assists. If I get him to be a little better than Lundell, then, I mean, that'll be a bartering chip. So we don't need two playmakers on our second line. Samoskevich. I'm going to go... 20 goals, get his shooting up. Yeah, let's get his shot accuracy up. Why not? Let's do that. Why not? Malone. Okay. Do I do the Calder for this dude? We didn't get a Calder guy last time. Should we do a Calder this time? He's franchised though. No, because he'll cost more. No. We just do goals. He's franchised already. We'll do 50 goals. He should hit that. Let's just go with that. Sherwood we leave. Malone, Niederreiter leaving. Holmberg leave. Halla leave. Beecher face-offs. Season goal. Long-term stat. And then face-offs. Okay, and convo. Halla, no. Emberson. Emberson and... Yeah, we can do these two. Season goal. Long term. Stat challenge. We'll do block shots. We don't want to go for assists. Even though he got a lot of assists last year. Like, the third pairing was going crazy. We don't want to do that. Beecher, Emberson. Hall. Not Halla. Fuck. I hate how they move the players around in the list when you do another goal. It's annoying as shit. Doc, there we go. That's who I want. Season goal. Long term. Was he slow at skating? Oh, wait, this is rookie year. Ooh. He's on the 4th line. He's not going to get any. Yeah, no, just a regular goal. We'll go with, let's just start with his defensive awareness. Get his defensive awareness up there. Get him more aware. Get him higher overall. That'll help a little bit. All right, and then we're going to go down to this Doc. Kosa. Okay, so Kosa, probably 9-10 save percentage as well. It's his rookie year. So give that a go. Stat challenge, and we'll... Wait, what? Oh, fuck, I did the wrong stat challenge. God damn, I keep forgetting goalies have different menu layouts. God damn it. All right, fucking whatever. Morvair. Season goal, long term, stat challenge, and we'll go plus minus. Done. And then down, up, and then Dvorsky. This is the guy I want to grow a little bit. He's playing in our first line PK. I'll give him a chance. I'll give him a run for the Calder. And if he gets it, bonus. If not, I won't be shocked because he's on the 4th line. He's not playing like 2nd line minutes. The reason for that is because he doesn't have those shot block. He's not even playing 3rd line. I would play him 3rd line if he had better shot block, but he's not. So he's also worse face-off than Beecher. So yeah, like he's got way worse defensive stats than Beecher. But besides that, he's a good player. So yeah, I think he's gonna be good. Okay, so besides that, our coaching staff looks fine. Our scouts look fine. We signed a bunch of. No, we didn't sign a bunch. No, we didn't sign scouts last year. They were still C's. I think we signed like 2 B scouts or something, but we're not ready to go yet. So we did sign Patrick Waugh to a 4-year deal. So we're gonna give this a shot, see how it goes. He was the only A across the board coach available besides penalty kill with teaching. Excuse me. So we'll give him a shot. If he doesn't do well, that's fine. He's just a temporary option until we get a better coach that'll really get this team going off the rails. So let's advance a day until we get a preseason focus. Yep, there we go, Patrick Waugh. So I think for this team, because we're growing, he thinks we can make the playoffs. We were bottom barrel of the league last year and dropped to 3rd. But I'll agree, preseason, do I do skating? Do I do awareness? I think I did goaltending last year because I had 2 low overall goalies. So maybe we do awareness this year since we got some new people in the lineup. And our players are already mostly fast. So, but we would lose a lot of speed depending on the player. I'd rather get a bit more speed this year and then go to awareness next year. Grow our players a little bit before that. And then we go with the awareness. Just in case, I feel. Heischer, I think we promised him some specific ice time. Line 1 and power play line 1. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. We'll allow that. That's completely fine by me. He's already on those lines. So there's no worry about that. And then were any promises made there? Okay. Not at all. Let's go to the season opener. Last year, I'm trying to remember who got the first goal. Was it the guy I traded away, Shane Pinto? I think it was. That kind of sucks for him. We've already got a trade for Morvair. A 3rd and Morvair for a 3rd and a 4th net this year. Oh, wait, you know what? Let me edit this trade because this is not a bad offer for Morvair. So what did he have last year? Last year, he had 8 points in 49 games played on the... Oh, no, sorry. This one. 20 points on the 3rd line. Bro popped off last year. I mean, we want a value. What's his value looking like? I want to look at his value on the trade thing. Defensive. It's not very high. I feel like I can get a better return for this guy at the trade deadline if he puts up points again like that. So we're going to say no. But I do like that he's heading in the right direction for trade bait. That is my trade bait guy. Him, Sherwood, and possibly Perfetti are my trade baits. So, like, if they grow a shit ton, then I can trade them away for, like, a 2nd rounder. That'd be really nice because I need 2nd rounders right now. I don't have many of them, so... yeah, so Kesselak comes to compliance. We're good on that. Players on waivers. We're good at that. And we have Columbus coming up first. We're going to be doing the simulation like we did last time. What was our record in the preseason? It was 0-2, 1 0-2, 1 2, 2 1 1 2, 3 I lost track. 1, 2, 3. 3 wins. 4 wins. So 4, 1, and 4? 4, 1, and 3? I think 4, 1, and 3. Yeah, 4, 1, and 3. So we had 1 regulation loss. We had 3 overtime / shootout losses, and we have 4 wins total. So yeah, I think 4, 1, and 3. I think that's right. Okay, so not bad in the preseason. We only had 1 regulation loss. The rest were overtime / shootout. So that's not bad. I'm okay with that. I'm chilling with that. Let's look at our lineup really quick, see who grew with our stats. So Malone stayed the same. Line A, Perfetti stayed the same. Perfetti lost an X Factor. You know what? That's an X Factor I don't mind missing because he's not a physical player. I get why he has Spark Plug. He really ignited the team during the playoffs last year. I get why. But he's not a physical player, which is what that X Factor is for. Third line, Sam Moskevich grew by 1, I think. And then I think that's it. Dorsett, Schneider, Byron, Pesci grew by 1 point. Okay. Schneider gained an X Factor. Hipster. And then Emerson stayed the same. And then goaltending stayed the same. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's fine. We got a little bit of growth. We lost an X Factor for a player, but honestly, I don't mind that. So I'm not too upset about that. What is this pin I'm getting? What is this? Sorry, I had to answer a message. Okay, so let me look at extensions really quick before we continue any further. We do have Colton Dock that wants an extension. What's our window with the younger players? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-year window. So 6-year extension. He's on a 2-way deal right now. 6 years at 1.5. He hasn't played the NHL yet, so I kind of want to do a 3 or 2-year deal at league min if possible. You know what? That is so doable. 900K, 2 years. That matches up with the old people window, and the guys I'm not sure about. So yeah, 2-year deal. 900K. Yeah, 900K, 2 years. We'll do that. Give him some time to think about it. That matches him up with the older window. And then goaltending. Okay, so hold on. 9.575. Okay, we've only got him for 2 more years after this year. Okay, so he's not signed long term. Okay, so it's a good thing maybe we didn't go for the Vesna. Yeah, we didn't go for the Vesna with him. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure that we were all good on that front. So. Sorry, I'm reading Discord. Something going on in Discord. I think that's all I want to do. So you know what? We're gonna sim this game. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna sim the affiliate game as well, and we're gonna see what we got here. All right, here we go. Quebec against Columbus. The two Cuz up against each other. Is this a conference match? But I don't think it's a divisional match. I think Columbus is in the one over there. So first period, no goals yet. I don't know who Columbus's goalie is, but they're doing really well shutting it down. I think Mersey's a goaltender and someone else. So first period, no goals scored. Looks like Wallstedt is shutting them down quite a bit. We're being outshot 11-7 at the moment. There we go. Marchenko scores on the power play on Wallstedt, making it 1-0 with 16 minutes left there. We're now at 12. There we go. Second goal by Wierenski. Okay, so there we go. Here come the goals. Third goal by Provorov. Okay, we're getting absolutely just... Okay, we're just getting completely just... Okay, yeah, all right. I think it's going to be a repeat of last year. Marchenko, okay. Yeah, they swapped goal. We swapped goaltenders like early. Look at that. Like second period, 9 minutes left. We swapped goalies. I mean, this is not a bad thing for the first period though. Sorry, first game of the season. But 4 even strength goals. That is not good. Third period. Let's see if we can get at least go. There we go. Perfetti. First goal of the season. There we go. Schneider. Second goal. And Mrazek's in net. We should be scoring way more. There. Okay. Hold on. He's short-handed. Makes it. He's sure again. Oh my God. What in the world is happening? 10 goals. 11 goals. What is going on? What is happening? We're about to tie the game. We made a 4-goal. Hold on. I need to stop with 6 minutes left. What is happening? Hold on. First period. No goals scored. Goalie shut him down, Wallstedt and Mrazek. Second period, we get scored on 5 in a row. 2 from the point, 2 right in front of the net, and 1 to the left of the goaltender on the outside faceoff circle. Third period, we get 4 unanswered, get within 1, 2 right in front of the net, 2 from the faceoff circles, 1 on Columbus's side, right next to the net, and then Doc right in front as well. And Doc with his first NHL goal. Doc has his first NHL goal. He sure has his first 2 goals as a Quebec delusion. And then Schneider and Perfetti. Oh my God. Okay, let's continue this. Let's keep going. 4 minutes left. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. 1 minute left. And the comeback does not happen. But you know, honestly, that's fine. We made a good effort to get back. 4 unanswered goals in the third. Holy shit. I was not expecting that. Oh my God. That's insane. Let me look at the stats really quick. I need to look at home stats and away stats here. So Pesci, 2 assists for him, an assist for Schneider, assist for Laine. So yeah, hold on. So 2 points for Pesci, Schneider, and Heischer. So a 2.9 for Heischer. Excuse me. Laine with a point, Doc with his first point and goal. Nice. Perfetti, Tuck, Sherwood, Samoskevich. Dorset got his first assist of the season. Nice. That's way better than last year. And then we go to minuses. Who got the assists? Who got the goals? So, yeah, 5 goals there. And then goaltending. I mean, goaltending numbers are not going to be good. Costa had better numbers than Wallstedt, though. So, that's fine. And let's look at the other team really quick. Hold on. I want to look at the team. Away stats for Columbus. That was our home opener. Interesting. I mean, it was an exciting home opener. Almost a comeback. God damn. 3 points for Monahan. Oh, my Lord. And I passed up on him. Provorov, Jimmy Benn, Wierenski, Johnson, Marchenko, Chinikov, Olivier, Fantilli, Pearson, and Tarasenko. And then goaltending, Mrazek did worse. I mean, both of our starting goaltenders were absolute dog shit. That's interesting. I want to look at the goaltending to make sure that it is Mrazek as their starter, because I'm curious now. Let's take a look. Columbus. I mean, they got a stacked forward core. My God. But it was mostly their top 6 that was really scoring. They only got, like, what, 2 goals combined on the 3rd and 4th line, I think. Goaltending, yeah, it is Mrazek. And then Mersey is still there, so I was right about that. And then defense, Severson, yeah, Provorov. So Wierenski and Provorov scored the goals there. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna be too mad. They've got a good team this year, so I'm not gonna be too upset about that one. Okay, let's keep simming, quick sim through the games here. If any Montreal games happen, I will take a look at them. I do not know where my players went when I traded them away. I think one of them went to the Rangers. I don't remember, so we'll sim to that game. Maybe we'll see. Joel Hanley, defenseman. Don't need defenseman. Another 6-5 lock to Minnesota. Winning against the Islanders. Winning against the Ottawa Senators. Let's take a look at our draft class real quick. See if there's anyone good. So Landon DuPont is going first overall. I mean, if we're a bad team again, him and Dorsett would be a brutal first line pairing. I'm not gonna lie. The defensive defenseman in Dorsett, and then the offensive defenseman in DuPont. DuPont would need an extra year, but like, fucking hell, that would be a brutal first line. Would I be able to scout him? I mean, I already know what he is, so it doesn't matter. But I will scout his potential comparison to see what he's looking like. Johnny Doyle, no scouts. Okay. What about Di Giuseppe? Yeah, I know he's a medium elite, but I don't remember his X factors at all. Svedberg, we'll scout him if we can. Yep, B- scout, A- scout, we'll do that. Get him better accuracy. Puka, is he got a scout? Yes, he does. We'll scout him. Joseph, you are already scouted, but oh yeah, she's fully scouted. Okay. A center. We have Heischer and Lundell. We don't really need a power forward center. Size and skill. A 1-year ETA. I mean, Lundell's a really good second line center. We'll see. I don't think I have a first round pick actually. Do I? No, I do. It's next year I don't. So we really have to be contending by next year, otherwise we're fucked. So let's go with you. I think Jackson Jacobson is either top 6 potential or medium potential. Or medium elite, sorry. I know he's a playmaker though. 8th overall is Richard Ryder. We know who this guy is, but he's not able to be scouted. We don't have any scouts in that area. Franzen, potential comparison. Was that D scout? Yikes. And then 10, we got Cal Pedersen being scouted currently. I do like that one. Are there anyone else that I have on my custom roster that's in the system, or not in the system, but like in the potential range here? Svedberg, Joseph, Jacobson, low elite Hämäläinen. I mean, you know, I'll give Hämäläinen a chance. We'll give him a scout, see what he's worth. I mean, A- scout, we may as well. You never know if there'll be a gem there. Speaking of gems, I think we only have the one. Yeah, Svedberg. But he is a right-wing playmaker. I mean, if we need someone to replace Perfetti instead of being a shooting playmaker, that's the guy. But I think our real goal here is to either, if we tank, we tank. If we don't, we don't. I mean, we're going for a contention this year. We got Hideko Heischer. We loaded up this first line. We've got a rookie sniper who has a bit of goal scoring in him. We've got Nico Heischer with Tuck. And our second line has Laine, Perfetti, and Lundell. And our first line defense is Dorsett and Schneider with 87s. I mean, that's not bad. We should make the playoffs as a fringe wildcard team at least. So if we don't, then we don't. That's fine. We don't get the first overall pick. That's fine. 3rd and a 4th for a 3rd and Bean. That is an absolute no. Loss against New Jersey. Win against Dallas. Loss against Florida. Looks like a back and forth team right now. So probably a fringe wildcard team, if not just outside of that wildcard spot. Lost to Anaheim. Win to Pittsburgh. Lost to Utah in overtime. Here's a pick. Here's a trade I wouldn't mind. Basically swapping thirds, and we're getting rid of Hall, and we're getting a 6. You know what? I'm okay with this, mainly because 1, Hall is not playing. 2, Hall doesn't have a spot on this team. And 3, he does need someone to play. Does this trade make sense for Nashville? That's the question here. So let's take a look at that. Ooh, yeah. 3, 4. They kind of have a center core. They would probably play him on the left wing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they would play him over McCarron. Kemmel will be playing on the 4th line, 3rd line, depending on where he's at. He'd probably play with Fabry, Svechkov, and Kemmel. You know what? This trade does make sense for them, but like from a center point of view, it doesn't, because their center core is good. They've got Stamkos, they've got McCann, they've got Svechkov, they've got LaRue / Bell Baluz. They've got 2 prospect guys they should be playing on center instead of Hollis. So you know what? I'm going to say no to this trade just because it doesn't make sense for Nashville. If he's playing left wing, which that's a secondary position, then that does make sense, sure. But he's not going to play left wing. He's got 80 faceoffs. He deserves to play center. So I'm going to find him a center spot to go to. If I don't, then he goes to free agency next year. That's fine. We got the Rangers here, and I think they have what's his face? I can't remember his name. Need to check. I think they do. Miller, Rempe, oh, they don't. That is a loaded first line. The Panarin, Zibanejad, Lafreniere, Trocheck, Frost, Cooley, Lee, Miller, Rempe, Perreault, Parson, Berard. Jesus Christ. Their forward core is loaded. My God. Okay, so it's not the team that they went to. Okay, you know what? That's fine. We don't have to do that one. So, first few weeks into the season here, we're at the end of October. We're 4-4-2. Let's see if we win against the Rangers here. So 4-4-2, 4-4-2, 4-4-2, 4-4-2, 4-4-2, 5-4-2. We won against them. That's actually really interesting. Okay, 4-3. Wow, close. Okay, so first month is over. We're 5-4-2. I think we're like around a wild card spot. I think. Take a look here. 4-1 win against Winnipeg, 5-4 loss against LA. We're just outside of wildcard spot, tied for 14 points. 6-2 loss against Buffalo, Chicago, San Jose. We got a 5-1 win and a 5-1 loss. Okay, that's not ideal. Toronto, Vegas coming up next at home, 4-3 loss and a 2-0 win. So a shutout for Wallstead there or Kosa. 6-3 win and a 6-4 win and a 5-3 loss against Philly, Detroit, and Nashville. Oh, Montreal. I was going to do real-time sim for that. Damn it. But we want to get them in a shutout. 4-1 loss against Colorado. Tampa Bay and Vancouver up next. And 3-0 loss and a 3-0 loss. Okay, so we're in that wild card conversation. We're 6 points out of a playoff spot. There's no wild card spot in our division right now because I think the other division has both of them. Yeah, so 27 points for Capitals and the Flyers. So we're like 3 points out of a wild card spot. 3 teams, literally Buffalo, Tampa Bay, and us, are like 3 points out of a wild card spot. We're all tied with 24 points. So we're doing okay. We're not doing fantastic. We're definitely doing much better than last year. Dear God, we're doing way better than last year. Which is definitely an improvement. So let's look at our team here. If we need to make some moves, we can make some moves. 83 overall for Malone already. That's beautiful. 89 for Heischer. Sherwood, 83. Dvorsky, Holmberg, Doc. I'm just looking at overall ratings really quick. Dorset has hit. Both of them have hipster. That's crazy. Maybe I should have gotten him a pass in X Factor instead. Whoops. That's fine. Schneider, Pesci. Excuse me. Byron, Morver. Okay, so Dorset obviously grew, so that's good. Goaltending, Kosa and Walls. Okay, so now let's look at our plus-minus numbers. I'm afraid to look at these. Okay, first line's pretty good so far. 16 assists for Tuck. That's really good. 16 assists for Heischer. And look at the goals. What's his shooting percentage? Let me look at the shots. 108 shots in 25 games played. 12% in his shooting percentage. That's insane. He's got 2 game winners, 3 power play goals, 4 power play points. Damn, that is insane. So first line's popping off. I think putting Heischer next. I think signing Heischer for Malone was the best move I've ever made in any franchise move. That's kind of crazy. Second line, Line A, not assists. I'm very shocked. I think I told Perfetti to shoot the puck too much for the first line. Whoops. So Line A, Lundell, and Perfetti are doing very well, but Line A's not shooting enough, which means he's gonna lower in overall. So I don't know what to do about this, because like maybe do we trade Perfetti, play Samoskevich on that second line instead? Like what do we do here? Third line, 10 points for Samoskevich, 4 points for Beecher, 7 points for Holmberg. Pretty damn good. We don't really have a shooter on this third line. I mean, if we need a shooter on the third line, Perfetti's like the good answer. Like, how many times did he shot the puck compared to Line A? 63 shots. Both have 63 shots, but Line A has a... Wait, Perfetti, what were your shooting percentages? 22%! What the fuck? Perfetti, what are you on? You're on crack. The fuck? 22 shooting percentage to Line A's 12 is crazy. Fourth line's where we're weak. I'm not surprised. We've got 2 rookies with their veterans. You know what? I'm not surprised. So this is why I got Niederreiter. Now we can put in Niederreiter or Holla, and we can put them in. So we'll put both. We'll put Holla in first. If it increases Doc's plus minus, then bonus. If it doesn't, then that's fine. I'm not going to be too upset about this. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We'll leave it to that. Can I actually do this? No. We'll leave the +2. If that doesn't work, then we'll swap out Doc for Niederreiter. Defensively, 10 assists for Dorset. 12. Okay, so 12 points for both our defensive defensemen. That's good. And Dorset has a +3. Schneider with a +1. Second line, Byram and Pesci. 12 assists for Byram. He's playing offensive-minded. 11 points for Pesci. Pretty good. Third pairing. Weird. Third pairing is doing way worse. Okay, so then goaltending numbers. What have we got? So Walsa with a 9-10. Oof. Okay, maybe we do a little trade here. Don't like Kosa's numbers. Maybe he should have played as the AHL starter now that I think about it. Let's go and find a backup goalie that's actually got a good percentage. Maybe a veteran goaltender. Not looking great there. Okay, so let's take a look. Honestly, Husa would not be a bad option. 1 year left. You know what? Just for this year. Then we bring up Kosa for next year. I think we do that just immediately, just off the bat. Let's just pull the trigger on a trade immediately. Who do they want? Mostly prospects. Is Stromgreen playing? He is playing. Who's not playing in the AHL? I mean, Safronov's on their block. I'll add that. Bart, you're on the defense, right? Yeah. What about Guriev? He is playing. Okay, so not Guriev. Richard? We can do Richard. Oh, no, left wing, right wing's the same. Let's try Richard, and then goaltending. Nope. Let's just try that. Let's try that. 2 winners for a goaltender. They want Richard. Okay, so we'll keep Richard there. Actually, does that go through 1 for 1? No. Okay, we'll try... Let's add, like, a player that's not on their block, then. That's in the AHL. Are you playing? Yeah, he is. Okay, I thought he wasn't. Oh, I had forward selection. I'm stupid. Jesus Christ. Emberson, nope. Gustafson, nope. Straches. Viniorio, Boucher, Petrov. I was trying to think. Is Scratch? No, he's not. He's playing third pairing. Who is not playing on the defense here? There's someone who's on my center. This guy. Yeah, this guy's not playing. There we go. Let's try that. Still no. Okay. Let's try one more. Okay, then you know, fuck it. I'll give up a pick. I don't mind. We'll do a future pick. 7th rounder. That's too much value. So I'll take Johansson out. There we go. Okay, I don't mind getting rid of 7th rounders. 7th rounders are basically nothing except for like size players. So edit lines. We're going to run with 3 goaltenders. Yeah. So we'll scratch Kosa. We'll put Huso in. We'll try this out instead. I do not like his numbers. His numbers are not doing well. Wallace is doing great. How many losses did Kosa have, actually? He had 1 win in 5 games at an 8.75, 427. Yeah, no, that's actually hurting us quite a bit. So we'll give Huso some time. We'll see how that works. See who we want to run with. 1 year is fine. Okay, December. Let's... I don't think we're going to make any changes to the lineups. We'll see if the 4th line changes we made work out. And if they do, bonus. If not, then we'll keep swapping them out a little bit. We'll be a little aggressive with our 4th line a bit. Let's go to the end of December, and then we'll look at our extension period here for our UFAs, RFAs in the resign phase. Or extension period. Whoa! Okay, that's a trade. Line for Lakovic in a second. I'm curious. Who's Lakovic? Top 6 potential. No, that's too much of a question mark. I cannot do that. Line is a good player. He's playing well. He's not getting the goals because Perfetti's on the same line as him, but he's a good player. I cannot do that to Line yet. DuPont. So yeah, offensive defenseman. Can I get his player type? We know his player type, but still. He has Rocket? No way, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have Rocket. How many years is he out? 1 year. Okay, so yeah, 1 year. That would be a brutal first pairing. We trade Schneider, get some picks back. Like, that would be really good. Or actually, no. We trade Pesci, get some picks back. Not for that specific player, but, I mean, if they want Pesci, we can do that. I think he's not on no trade, though, isn't he? DJ Steps defensive. Svedberg, a playmaker. Yeah, Puka's a sniper. We got a sniper on the first, second line. Although, is he right-handed? No, listen, yeah, we don't need that. Alexis Joseph. Wait, no. We did try taking Joseph in the Carolina save. He does not have good faceoffs. We're not taking Joseph. Jacobson. So we're projected to get like top 10 pick right now. Richard Ryder would not be a bad option. I do like Richard Ryder. He sims well. I know he's top 6 medium or is he top 6 high? I don't remember. He's one of my friend's players. That's one of our customs. So Franz, we're going to scout out a little more. See if we can get him uncovered a bit more. That de-scouting. Not going to get him. And then Pedersen. Did we get him scouted fully? No. But we'll give him another scout run. A- scout. Potential comparison. Not playstyle. He's defensive defenseman. So left-handed defenseman. 3-year ETA. That could be a pretty good pick. Okay, so maybe we go with him if we get top 10. That could be really good for us. Potential-wise. Let's see what we got potential-wise. Jackson Jacobson going 7th. A low elite Hemelainen. Okay, hold on. This guy might be something. Get him scouted one more time. Maybe he'll be something here. Maybe a sniper. Maybe a low elite. Any more gems apart from Svedberg? No. And then pinned players. Anyone else that I had that I was scouting? Just the 3 of these guys. So then, yeah. Just getting the player type for DuPont. We're getting Hemelainen's potential uncovered and Pedersen's potential uncovered. Looking like a pretty good small draft for us. So we got a win, 2 losses coming out of December here. Line A in a 3rd for Lakovic 2nd and 3rd. They really want Line A. What's on my trade block? I mean, Line A is there. Tuck is there. Okay, I'll take Line A. I'll take Line A off. Sherwood can stay on. He's actually got. He's having a good season so far. His value is pretty good. Tuck I'll leave on because I don't mind getting rid of him. We could use a different power forward there. Maybe Alexis or Joseph. Yeah, Joseph could be good. Moraver can stay. Holla can stay, and then surplus. We'll just scratch these out. We don't need to keep that on there. Does anything else pop up there? Defenseman and forward. You know what? 28 to 50. That makes sense. Pesci we want to get rid of eventually. And then wants younger players. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave that trade block the way it is. Trade offer. A third and a fourth for Alexiak. It's not the kind of... unless... 4.8 million is a lot. How many years? 3? What's this overall? 83. A Moravera replacement for the window. What's his point totals right now? 4 points. It's tempting. And it's not much to pay for him. Hell, I would like take this out and put Moravera in. But we've also got like Kolyachonok in the AHL that can take his spot. Is he as big as Alexiak? No, but he does deserve a spot come the trade deadline. I'm going to wait on Moravera. I think I can get more from Moravera. We just wait. 5-2 win against Seattle. Calgary a 6-3 loss. St. Louis a 6-1 win. So we're around 500 is what we're at. 6-5 against Detroit. Edmonton. Forbert, a defenseman. Edit trade. Let me see what Forbert is. We're shopping for players I can replace. I mean, that's not a bad option. Forbert. 82 overall defenseman. 6 points in how many games? 31 games played. Probably scouted on pairing 3. PK2. 3-man PK3. No, I don't see it. Again, same thing as before with Alexiak. We have a guy in the AHL that can take that spot. Loss against Columbus. Win against the Islanders. Ottawa, we have a 7-1 win. New Jersey, 4-3 win. Or loss, sorry. Shutout win for one of our goalies. 2/3 for Moravera. That's a bit better. We're getting rid of one. Is that the same year from one of these? Yeah, so swapping this year's third and then a third for Moravera. Moravera's value. How's your value climbing a bit? Still the same. I think the 2/3 is the best we can get. And then, yeah, I'll make that trade when we come to the, like, before the trade deadline. 5-2 win against Florida. So 19-17-2. We are in a playoff spot currently, but there's 3 teams that are very close. Buffalo is 3 points out, and then Montreal and Ottawa are 2 points out. So, I mean, it's a very close division, just like last year, but we're doing a lot better this year. Okay, we're at January. Let's see if we want to make any trades, move any guys in the lineup. We're going to look at our plus-minus first. First off, growth. 86 overall for Malone. That's beautiful. Perfetti, Lundell, line hasn't changed. Third line, Samoskevich hasn't changed. Fourth line, what's Sherwood's numbers? 13 points? 14 points? Excuse me. Dorsett. Oh my god. A 91 in his second year of being drafted. Because he played how many games last year? 26 games. And then 56 games in the AHL. He had 1 point last year. And then look at him. 19 points. He's an assist machine. What did I say about franchise potential defenseman? Content creators on YouTube, listen to me. Dorsett is popping the fuck off, and he's got 91 passes, and he's defenseman. My mic drop. I'm just that good at growing players. I'm just that good. Okay, so Dorsett and Schneider are doing very well. What are their plus-minus numbers? 50. Dude, Schneider's being outplayed. What was that, 18 points? 19 points for Dorsett. By 1 point he's being outplayed. That's a beautiful first line. Second line, Byron with 16 points. Or 16 assists, sorry. Pesci with 15. Beautiful. Third pairing. Okay, there we go. We're getting some more points now. Okay, so now offense. Oh yeah, defense, did we grow anywhere? Pesci's still an 88 overall. Still the same thing. Okay, so then yeah, just Dorsett grew. All right, Tuck, 21 assists. Beautiful. He's sure. This guy's got a bit of a shot, doesn't he? What's his shooting percentage? 14%. You know what? A guy that can score secondary goals. Mark Malone, 23 goals in 38 games played. Oh, damn. He's winning the Calder. Even though I didn't get him to do it, he's winning the Calder. Damn, dude. He's got 20 penalty minutes. Holy shit. And Tuck is the power forward. Holy shit, dude. What's his discipline? 86? That's not bad. So I don't know why he's getting so many freaking penalty minutes. 24 assists for Line. That honestly, that's fine. I mean, Perfetti's on his line. Lundell with 26 assists. Perfetti is lighting the lamp. What is this shooting percentage now? It's still 22%. Oh my god, I'm breaking the game here. Third line. Pontus Holmberg, I like this guy's play style. 17 points on the third line is really solid. This team has flipped upside down in the last year. Last year, we were bottom of the league. This year, we're like third in our division. This is crazy. Holmberg, Beecher with 13 points. And then Samoskevich, this guy deserves so much more ice time. I just don't want to ruin a good thing and trade Perfetti when we're doing so well. Like, he's on the window, though, so maybe he could be trade bait. Okay, well, think about that. Samoskevich, how many points does he have? Yeah, it's 22 points. I mean, yeah. Fourth line, Doc. I mean, Doc is doing pretty solid for a fourth liner. Was that 11 points? It's not bad. Holla, you know what? Putting Holla in there helped out a little bit. So then, yeah, I mean, maybe we just put Dvorsky in the AHL. Is he on waivers? He is not on waivers. Okay, so then, yeah, let's move him down. He can play first C. Goaltending. Hey, 88 for Wallstead. That's good. And then who's so... fucking hell. Okay, we're swapping this out. What is with their backup goaltenders? What is going on here? All right, so let's send down, what's his face? Dvorsky. We'll play him next year in the fourth line. Not quite ready yet. That's fine. Dvorsky can go down to the AHL. We'll play him down there for a bit. Let's go back to our edit lines. Let's fix our penalty kill because I think he was on the first line PK. First line. You know, Holla and Beecher, I'd rather not do that. We could do Tuck and Beecher. Second line. Third line. Yeah, Tuck and Beecher. I don't mind doing that. Tuck and Beecher. Yeah, let's do that. Tuck and Beecher. Second line, Lundell, Samoskevich. Third line, Hischier, Duck. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And then first line, just Beecher. Second line, we got Lundell. Third line, we've got Hischier. Okay, cool. Extra lines. Do I have to change anything here? Hischier, Malone. Lundell, Line. Perfetti, Tuck. First line, second line. You know what it could be on our 4-and-4 line 3? Tuck and Perfetti could be a dominant force there. I think that's what's going on. Extra attacker. I mean, playing Dorsett as the extra attacker is probably helping a shit ton. Like, look at him go. I think it's safe to say the rookie has overcome the master in Hischier there. And then goaltending. We're going to try Kosa again. Give it another shot. Jesus Christ. Our backup goalies suck ass, apparently. We're going to leave Doc here. I don't think we need to put Niederreiter in. We got a +2. Hall is doing well. I mean, let's not ruin a good thing. Let's keep it going. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's go back to our... where were we going? Oh yeah, extensions. I forgot. Fucking hell. Okay, so Dorsett's top of our league. He's the best player on our team right now. That's crazy. So Holla is playing well now. Do I want to extend him? How much is he looking for? Only 1.6. I'll extend him for 1.5 so he has a bit more value. Let's do 25%. 1.250. Let's try and get as much value as we can for him. Or do we just go with 1.5? 1.55? There we go. Maybe do 10% then? Let's do that. Eric Holla. We'll do that. You should have a decent chunk of value after that. So he's getting a bit of a pay raise. But just a 1-year deal. We'll see if he wants to stick around. If we trade him, we trade him. Goaltending. Okay, now here's the decision we got to make. Do we want to go... Who's got the better numbers out of our backups? It's Kosa. No question, it's Kosa. So we'll sign into an extension. We'll keep Husso unsigned for now. 3 years... $1 million's a bit much. He would need a one-way contract. No. We sign him to the window. 1-2. Yeah, 2-year deal. Sign him to the window. See how he does. Can we save any more money with that? No, we can't. What about 1 year? 2 years. 2 years, 800K. League min. That's fine. Sign him to the window. That Wallstead's on. Then we pick and choose who we want to go with. What does Husso want? Out of curiosity. You know what? We'll have a third string goalie. If we need to trade him, we can trade him. 900K is not bad. And I think that's on a 2-way, right? I think that was a 2-way contract I gave him. Pretty sure. Okay, extensions in the system. So these guys are locked up. Kolachanek. Can we give you a... Did I not give him an extension before? Stranges. What are you looking for? 800K, 2 years, 3 years. Let's do 900K for him. Yeah, we'll do that. He's 78 overall, so maybe he could become one of our depth pieces, you know? You never know. Like, this guy's pretty good. He's got a decent shot for a fourth liner. Atu Ratu. Is it Aku? I think it's Aku. It's Aku. Okay, so 2-year deal, 3-year deal. He wants $1 million for 3 years. Okay, let's do 900K for 2 years then. Give him that. Jordan Dumais. I would like this guy for a possible line A replacement in the future. Can we do 975? Ooh, no, he does not want that. Okay, let's go back to 800K. 900K there for 2 years. That's fine. Johansson, we're not going to keep him. Strom Green, we'll sign him. 3 years? No, he doesn't want that. 900K, 2 years. Yeah, we'll do that. Odelius, I do like his age compared to his overall. 3 years. Okay, we got to do 2 years at 900K for all of them, I think. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. She signed Milas. We're not going to sign Guriev. No, I'm not going to sign him. Boucher. I don't think so. Pooley, nope. Safronov, no. Nelson's? Wait, Nelson, wasn't he 51 overall? Damn, Nelson. This guy could be a good left wing two-way forward. Okay. He's slowly coming up. Solovyov, 57 and 19. Probably not going to be able to play him. The same with Ristolainen. Then goaltending's already locked up. Okay, so Hall is the only sign that we did here. Kolyachonic, for some reason, he's got that freaking... Oh, wait, it's because he was RFA. That's right. I forgot. But I can't sign him because it's a glitch. So, okay. That's fine, then. Dvorsky's in the AHL. We did sign him long-term, I think. No, we signed him for the window. Okay, then that's fine. That's fine. We signed him for the window. He's on a two-way. He's not on waivers. We're good. We're chilling. So let's keep this going. I'm going to quickly put Dvorsky on that first-line center spot. We're basically going to move our centers down in the AHL really quick. So we're going to basically go Stranges, Boucher, Douglas, and then going to swap him out for Dvorsky. That way he gets the ice time that a fourth liner will get in the... He'll get the numbers in the AHL. But he's already got 3 points in the NHL, so it's not bad. It's just he's not growing on that fourth line with the veterans. So we don't want him to be hindered in his growth. So, okay. Next up, what's our head coach scheme fit right now? I didn't even check that, did I? Balanced. What's our AHL scheme? I'm going to look at my coach. Because if we can get our coaching scheme fit to fit better, that would actually improve our players a bit. Okay, we're going to get Watt to switch our scheme fit here. So we're going to go game plan. Scheme fit 50-50. He's not willing to, but I'm going to force him. Use the AHL scheme, and then we're going to get everyone to fit it. Alright, new topic. We're going to go end conversation. This is fine. I want to, I mean, if we stick with him long term, that's fine, but he is a bit older. How old is he? 60? Yeah. I want to get a younger coach that's like in his 40s. That would be much better. That way we don't have to replace him for a long time. We can just keep giving him overpaid extensions. Now then, when it comes to scheme fits, let's take a look at what our lineups look like now. So a +2 on the first line now. Second line looking okay. So Tuck doesn't really work with the first line, but he works the best. Hishu doesn't like it at all. He likes the second line more. Malone likes the second line better. Perfetti likes it. Lundell likes it. Lina hates it. Third line, Holmberg. Beecher doesn't like it. Samuskevich is okay. Fourth line is decent. Defense, Dorset. Oh my god, Dorset. Oh, he's going to pop off even more now. Okay, so +1 on the first line. Schneider doesn't like it. I'm guessing he's pinch cycle. Yeah, no, balance cycle. Second line, Byram. Okay, so yeah, we're going to change all of these guys eventually. But for now, this is fine. Goaltending. Okay, so then let's talk with... We're just going to talk with everyone. I'm going to get our scheme fits figured out. So Dorset's fine. He's your first line. All right, on ice play. Scheme fit. Doesn't want to change. That's fine. All right, we'll try this again at the trade deadline. See if they want to switch. So Wallstead, no. Pesci, second pairing? Yeah, second pairing. On ice play. Scheme fit. Second pairing. Perfect. Okay, let me just check my phone really quick. I am waiting for messages from people. So I apologize if I keep pausing stream here. Oof. Yikes. Okay. Schneider, first line. We need to get fit the first line. On ice play. Scheme fit. He wants to fit it. Alright, first line pairing. Beautiful. Let's go to our next players. Lundell, he kind of likes it. I don't think he fully likes it though. Let's try and get him to fully like it. On ice play. Scheme fit 50-50. Ah, damn. Okay, I mean that's fine. He's already got a decent fit on the second line. Same with Perfetti, so that's okay. Malone, fit that goddamn first line, my guy. We need you to fit that first line, please. Adaptability is like literally perfect. Fuck. Sigh. Okay. We can't win them all. Tuck. He's a veteran, so he might not switch. We'll see. Convincing. No. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm just missing out on every single one right now. Fucking hell. Perfetti. Second line. Honest play. All right. That's fine. Oh, I just cracked my neck. Did y'all hear that? Holy shit. Please tell me y'all heard that. Oh my lord. That was a crazy crack. Wait, that sounds wrong. Byram. Oh god, that sounds terrible. Oh, nice play. Scheme fit. No, he does not want to switch. Okay, all right. We're missing a lot more than we're hitting here on these scheme fit conversations. Line 8, I want him to fit on the second line. That'll probably help him a lot with the shooting. On ice play. Scheme fit. Yes, second line. Come on. Second line. Okay, Samoskevich. I kind of want him to fill in that second line in case Perfetti doesn't match up to. But you know what? We'll get him on the third line for now. He might say no, though. Yeah, I figured he'd say no. So then that's fine. That's fine. I mean, he deserves that second line ice time. It's just Perfetti's there right now, and he's doing so well. I don't want to ruin a good thing. Sherwood, we're going to leave. Niederreiter will leave. Holmberg, I'll try and get him to fit on the third line. I think you can get him to fit there. Honest play. Scheme fit. No, okay, never mind. So Beecher, third line. Can we get him to fit maybe? In conversation. Emberson, we'll get him to fit the third line on the defense. On ice play. Scheme fit. Damn. Not having any luck with our players, are we? It's mostly negative responses. Holla, can we maybe get him to fit the fourth line? Maybe. On his play, scheme fit. Fourth line. Wow, he actually said yes. Holy shit. I was not expecting that. I was expecting him to say yes and go along with it. Okay. One second here. Okay, sorry. Holla. All right, Colton Dock. We're gonna give him the fourth line. I think it would just be a fourth line player. Scheme fit. Damn. We're not hitting here. We're not hitting. Kind of sucks. Coast is a defenseman. Goaltender. Moraver. Please fit the third line. I want a better chemistry boost in that third line if possible. God damn it. Okay, I mean, we still get a +1. That's fine. I'm not upset about it. Okay. So let's look at our scheme fits now on this edit line screen. +2, +5, 0, +2, still the same. Okay, +2, +2, +1. That's a bit better. All right, I'm okay with that. All right, let's continue on with the sim here. Let us continue on. All right. On to the end of January. We're 19, 17, and 2. We might be able to make a playoff push here if we do well. Trade alert. A third and Holla for a third and a fourth. So basically a fourth for Holla. That's a no. That's a no. We're going to wait until the trade deadline. Then we'll trade our vets away if we need to. So wins at the start. Whoa, okay, hold on. We're on a 5-game winning streak right now? Hold on. Let's stop for a second. Okay, never mind. Okay, so how many games was that? That was it was a 5-game winning streak. Okay. Excuse me. Holy shit. 5-game win streak. I will take that. Let us keep on going here. We lost to the Rangers there. Winnipeg and LA back-to-back. 3-1 loss and a 4-2 loss. Okay, so we're back to the drawing board. Buffalo, Boston. 4-1 loss there. And Boston, we have a 5-2 loss. Okay, so we're 22, 22, and 2. 2, 2, 2, 22. 4-3 shootout loss against San Jose. We're going to look at the draft class real quick. DuPont, two-way. No, we know what he is. Play style, confirm. Doyle, we can't scout. It's a defensive playmaker, sniper, power forward. Jacobson's playmaker. Franzen. Let's actually scout his player type because that's kind of important right now for me. Top potential. I'm surprised that D-Scout's actually gotten his potential uncovered. Pedersen is a defensive defenseman. Okay, you know what? This guy might be good. He doesn't have much of a body check or body to him, but like, he's got defensive zone play and a bit of strength. I would not be opposed to picking this guy up if we make top 10 pick. So we'll see. Cappaduca. Right defenseman. I'm going to pin this guy. He's got a lot of points in an A+ league. Yeah, 2 assists, 4 plus minus, and an A+. I'm okay with that. Potential. Let's take a look here. 11th. We already got him being scouted. Low elite. Okay, so it looks like that other guy's not low elite. Let's take a look at Yakupov. 3 points in A+ league, +8. 3-year ETA, left wing, 17 years of age. Okay. Gems, just Fedberg and a bust, and then potential, or pin player, sorry. Hämäläinen is a two-way forward, top 6 low. I'm not against it at 100th. I'm okay with that. But we'll see what our other players have here. So looking okay so far. So let's see. Loss. Okay, we're going back down to the tank. Okay. Philly and Detroit. 2-1 shootout win. And a 4-1 win. Okay, so we lost how many in a row there after our 5-win win streak? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row. God damn, we cannot figure this team out. 24, 24, and 3. So it's kind of like the Carolina save again. We are 2 points out of a playoff spot. No. 4 points. Sorry, I apologize. So we're right there. We are right fucking there. If we can get an upgrade on the 4th line instead of Hall, like if we can get like a better 4th line player, then that would be ideal. 3rd and a 4th for Timmins and a 4th. And we don't need defense. We need like forwards. 4-3 win against Montreal. Colorado 4-1 win. Okay, we're making it up again. Tampa Bay 3-2 overtime loss. We get a point for that. That's fine. Tampa Bay. Vancouver 5-3 win. A 3rd and a 5th for Edmondson and Forsberg. What's Edmondson's overall? He's top 4 exact. Forsberg I wouldn't take, but Edmondson is 5-3 win against Vancouver. 4-0 shutout against Washington. 3-1 win against Minnesota. We're back from 3rd in our division. 4-3 win against Carolina. Okay, so we're in a weird spot here. Decline. We're in a very weird spot here. Seattle. 2-1 shootout loss. We get a point from that. We're in a very odd spot. Like our conference is really weird. 4-1 win against Calgary. 5-1 win against St. Louis. Edmonton 6-2 loss. Okay, so we're second in our division with 69 points. Nice. We're 3 points ahead of Buffalo. 4 points ahead of Boston and Montreal. 5 points ahead of Detroit. It's a very close division in our conference here. Like, look at this. 59 point. We're like literally Tampa Bay and Columbus are only 10 points back. That's not a crazy amount because you get 2 points for a win, 1 point for an out of regulation win, and 0 points for a loss. Like, it's weird. So we're in a weird spot here where we could definitely make the playoffs, but our division is also extremely strong. So we gotta be careful here of who we trade to and what we get back. So 87 overall from Malone. That's beautiful. We're doing very well. Like, our top 6 is stellar. 30 points, 40 points. Yep, that's good. That's good. I mean, yeah, Perfetti's still popping off. There we go. Line is getting more goals now. That's good. 3rd line. Oh my God, Holmberg. Holy shit. This guy will be a trade asset, honestly. This is a trade asset I wouldn't mind moving this year. Trade deadline. Add to a piece in the West. Get a piece back. That's way better on the 4th line, maybe. Plus 20, plus 15. I'll keep Samoskevich, obviously. How many points do you have? 40 something? 42. Yeah. 2nd line ice time. He deserves it. 4th line is not doing ideal. So you know what? I'm going to put Niederreiter in. We're going to trade Holmberg. I'm going to take a chance here. We need a scorer on this 3rd line. We need a sniper. We could go with Niederreiter on the right wing 3rd line, but that line with Beecher and Samoskevich and Holmberg are already doing very well. So I kind of want to give, 90 passing. We do not need Holmberg in this case, since Samoskevich is passing the puck so fucking much. Defensive. Oh my God, he's already got a freaking blue. Oh my God, Dorset. I'm proving all these content creators from the NHL26 run, man. Holy shit. Woo, boy, this franchise medium defenseman is doing so damn well. Okay. And he's popping off. I mean, how many points does Schneider have? 31. How many points does Dorset have? 25. Okay, so Schneider's overcome him a little bit, but that's still really good. Byram doing solid. 3rd line doing solid. Goaltending. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, Kosa, we see you now. Okay, so yeah, I'm okay with moving Holmberg. That's not going to hurt us too much. And we'll throw... we'll try and find ourselves like a right-handed sniper for the third line. Because having Niederreiter on the fourth line sniping spot would be good. So hold on. So penalty kill now. Tuck Beecher. Lundell Semmelskevich. Third line is now Niederreiter. I don't want Niederreiter. Let's go with right wing. Holmberg. Lone Tuck Line A. I think Sherwood. Yeah, Sherwood on that third line PK. Okay. And then extra lines, we don't have to change anything, right? Dorsett Schneider, Hischer Malone. We're good there. Any shootouts have to change. No, it's all our top 6 players. Okay, then yeah, we can... I'm okay with trading Holmberg away. We'll get a right-handed sniper then. So let's find a right-handed sniper in the trade deadline. And if we need to add pieces to it, we can totally do that. So let's take a look at our value here. So, Nelson, 69 and 18. Damn, dude, this guy's growing like crazy. Holy shit. Tuck, Linus, Samuskevich, Dvorsky, Sherwood. How does this dude not have more value? He has 31 points. Dude, how? Okay, let's package him up with... Ooh, Olas is almost able to play. Left-handed sniper. I don't think I want to play a guy like that, though. Not yet. We're on a roll right now. Dumai, Ristolainen. You know what? Solovyov, I would not mind moving from. What is he again? He's a sniper, right? Playmaker. So yeah, we don't need a playmaker right now. So let's see who wants Holmberg. Not in our conference. So Calgary, for example. They're a team who needs rebuilding pieces and kind of need pieces to like contend a bit. What's the record? They're 34, 27, and 2. So they're on board to make the playoffs this year with a kind of a veteran team in a way. Condrey, Listerainen, Sarangovic, Coronado, Backlund, Huberdeau, Bunting, Farabee, Honzek, Appleton, Zeri, and Smith is their top 12. Then they got Sundqvist, Palat, and Leeson on the depth. And then they got a bunch of younger players here. Like they got Gridden coming up. They've got Belshea. They got Basha. They've got a lot of younger pieces here. They got Nilsson. They've got, even Flugans, honestly. Like all these players here. Defensively, they've got, they got Anderson, Uyghur, Perek, Ball, Petrie, Brody, and Merrill. And then in their AHL, they've got Brucewick is coming up. They've got Poirier coming up. Even Morin's coming up. Like, they've got a lot of players here. Goaltending, they got Wolf playing. So they got a young team that's got a veteran core right now that needs a piece to contend. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That becomes our 9th best forward, tied with Zeri, Honzek, Appleton, and Smith. That is where he will sit. He'll sit on the bottom 6 again, but he'll do very well in the bottom 6. It's just, I don't know. It's just, we can get a lot for him with Solovyov. We can get a second rounder, which we do need if you want to make certain picks. So I would not mind taking a second rounder from them for this package here. And we don't even have a third, so if we can throw a third on there as well, that'd be even better. So we're doing a kind of a selling move here, but it's a guy that we don't need a ton. And then we can flip this third rounder and like a depth pick later. Like maybe the 5th, like a 3rd and a 5th for a right-handed sniper. That could be better. Unless these guys have a right-handed sniper, in which case the trade will change. Let's go forwards. Do they have a right-handed sniper? Coronado? Ooh, no, 6.5 is way too much. Okay, nope, not him. Huberdeau, Bunting. It's 2-way forward. Farabee, 2-way forward, no. Appleton, I wouldn't mind. It's not a bad option. Smith, Sundqvist, Palat. Okay, so they don't have a sniper. So we do have to find the sniper somewhere else. So here's what I'm thinking this. I'm thinking this is a good trade. Holmberg and Solovyov for a 2nd and a 3rd. We will find that sniper eventually, but for now this will probably be good. But does that go through though? I don't think it will. No, I figured it wouldn't. Okay, so I think we'll leave Calgary then. What about Chicago? They have a bunch of young pieces on this team. As well as some older players. Left-handed 2-way forward, nope. Mikia, Bertuzzi, Nazar, Avi Kubel, Lundstrom, Moore, Blay, Gregor, back. No, I don't think anyone here will be the player. Vanaker? Who's this guy? 2-way forward, 90 passing. God damn. Let's keep looking. Colorado. You guys. They have a lot of contending pieces here. I don't think they want to part ways. Let's actually go player search. Let's go player search. That'll be easier to find players here. Player search. So positions, we want a winner. Let's just go forward. Player role, just any player type is gonna be sniper, right-handed, and then just do any age. I don't mind that. We'll just search. So let's see here. So let's go by overall. No one massive. No one like freaking top of the crop. We're looking for guys like Bobby Brink, for example. That's a perfect example right there. Tops of potential, 25 years of age. He's a sniper. He's got a good shot. He's got 14 points with Philly. So is that in our division though? Is Philly in our division? Hold on. Check. Don't remember. Where's the NHL app? Fuck, it's over here. There we go. Let me see if Philly's in our division, because if he is, that'd be bad for us, because Holmberg's popping the fuck off. Can I look at standings? Here we go. Thank you. We're in the... What division are we in again? We're in the... Metro, I think. That is our division. Okay, so then maybe not Philly then. But that's a good idea to think about. Bobby Brink is not a bad option. Victor Arvidsson, he's right-handed. He's on Winnipeg. Ooh. He's got a lot of points. Is he playing second line? What's he scouted on? Second line, power play, and four-man power play. So he'll be going on the four-man power play, 100%. Bobby Brink, Eberle, Nazar, Mercer... You know what? Arvidsson's actually not a bad option. Like Ray Mackey would be more like a top 6 addition. Oh, Philly again. No, I can't. I cannot go to our division. Holy shit. Kuzmenko as well. That's not our division, actually. It's not. Coronado. I am not against bringing in Victor Arvidsson. He's got 3 years left at 4 mil. That's in our window. Let's take a look. Let's see. Trade for asset. Let's see what we can do here. Might be a little more value than we can really afford, but I'm willing to give it a shot. So forwards. So obviously we would go... wait, let's go overall rating. 81 overall. He does not want to go to that team. Making it difficult for me. Okay. Okay, let's see who else we got. Let's see. Next up, let's check Jordan Eberle. Trade for assets. Does he want to go here? He does. Okay. So that makes more sense. And then on top of that, Skage match in the block. Who do they want? Any low elites? Stranges? No low elites, so we'd have to get that other guy from... in our crop of play. Actually, no, it's potentially it's easier to find him. It was Solovyov. There we go. Yeah. So he's a playmaker. So we're giving them 2 playmakers for Jordan Eberle. That's not bad actually. Then we get actually a bit more for this. Let's see here. I mean, a second and a third. Probably just a second though, honestly. This would be just a second from Nashville. That would be a little bit much to pay. We need 4th and a 5th for our depth picks. Let's try adding a bit more here. Who do they want from our block players? Hall, I mean, could get them Halla. Go back with Dvorsky, but Hall's been playing well so far. Beecher. We could give them this guy. I don't think he's playing now, is he? No, he's not. We give them this guy. This guy's not going to become anything, so let's try this. So Holmberg, Solovyov, and Proxisian for Eberle in a second. Does that go through? Rejected. I'll have to give some more picks, I think. Goalies, nope. Draft picks. Okay, so we'll go with like a later pick in the future. Let's go a 3rd and a 5th. Just the 3rd. Oh man, this is a tricky one. Let's try a 6th here. Still rejected. Let's try the 5th later on. Try the 5th. Try the 5th. Man, they really don't. They aren't playing around for that 2nd, are they? 2nd, 3rd, 5th. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Let's try 4th from 2030. Close. I can see it. I can smell it. We may have to give that 2nd later down. I really don't want to, though. Getting up way too much seconds. Let's do a 2nd and a 6th for 2031, 2032. But I want to get some sort of compensation here. Let's try the 7th rounder for next year. Quite close to fair value, so we have to do this. Unless there's a player on their block that they really don't want. Hags on their block. Beauvillier. 2 years. It's 20 points. Why would they want to get rid of that? They are sellers, but like, why would they want to get rid of him? Did he draft a player? New York Islanders. Should I throw him in? Let's throw him in. Does that go through? Still rejected even more? Second and a... Let's try this. I don't want to give it the 3rd, but I'll try it. There we go. Okay, at least we got a few players to like kind of build a little bit of a contention window here. Okay. I'm gonna need more water. All right, we got max players in the NHL. We got a few more contending pieces. Okay, so that's not a bad option. We got our sniper in Eberle. I wasn't looking to add Eberle to this team, but you know what? Eberle is still a decent shot. Not great defensively, but I'm okay with it. Eberle there. He won't play penalty kill, power play. Well, maybe he will play power play. We'll see. We'll see. And then we've got another option in Beauvillier if we want to run with that instead of some of these other players. Power play lines is going to be kind of a mess. Samoskevich on the power play. What about line 2? We've got Schneider. Should we play Eberle on the second line power play unit? It would work. Yeah, let's do that. No, not penalty kill. Power play. Let's put Eberle on the power play because he's got an X factor. That'll probably increase the chemistry. So we'll scratch Schneider. Is he a right winger? Yeah, he is. I couldn't remember. Put him there. Close my freaking phone. And then power play line 2, we'll just leave it the way it is because we got Byron Perfetti. Yep. And then penalty kill is still fine, right? Tuck, Beecher, Lundell, Samoskevich, and then we've got Heischer, Sherwood. All right, yeah, cool. We're still chilling. Now, do we want to bring up... How's Moravera doing? Is he doing worse than Emerson or better? Huh? He's doing better. Okay, so you know what? We'll leave it. So they got 11 points and 12 points. Okay, yeah, we'll chill with that 3rd pairing for now. I think we're fine. Hey, Brandon, how's it going? I actually set up my multi-stream. So I'm actually streaming on like all 3 platforms right now. Oh, man. Brennan, do you want to do what I mentioned a few days ago and go to all the S&P members and do that? Do you want to do that really quick? Because I can totally give you their channels right now. I think 2 of them are live right now, actually. I think Trust and Bunny are live currently. So if you want to go fuck with them and do that, that'd be really funny. Unless you already dipped. I don't know if you already dipped that fast. You go back again. Yeah, Trust is still live and Bunny is still live. Yeah, so if you want, if I can give you their channels if you want to go pop in and just be annoying for a little bit and then dip. just pop in, say nifty, then just see you later. Okay, let's go to contracts. Do I have Eberle locked up for 1 more year? Or is it just this year? Yeah, he's got 1 more year at 2.180. Okay, that's fine. And same with Beauvillier. So yeah, they were both on 2-year windows. That's perfect. That's fine. I am not opposed to that. Okay, so then let's go. I guess we just go into the deadline. I mean, there's nothing else to do. I mean, let's advance day into the deadline. If there's any other last minute trades I want to make with like a first round pick, we'll do that. But we're just so fringe wild card that I don't really want to like get rid of my first rounder because we might tank because we've been going up and down fucking Yossi. I'm not doing it. I'm not trading my first round pick. Not happening. Durzy's good as well. Tuck's on the block. Hurdle, Fiala, Terry, Schmaltz, Kane, and Zucker. Okay. Let's just go to our trade block here. So we're going to take off Tuck. I think we're doing well enough that we should not get rid of him now. We'll get rid of our surplus here. We'll just trade away these 3 pieces if we have any offers that pop up. We'll leave that. Trade alert, LA. We've got LA trading Fiala to Calgary in exchange for 2 seconds. Woof, that is a... Excuse me. Oh, that is a weird return. Okay, 2 seconds for Fiala. That's a little low, but okay. We'll chill here for a little bit while I check my phone, but we're basically just seeing if any other trades come in from AIs for us or if there's any other big moves from the league right now. So we're just waiting. So, yeah. Let me check my phone real quick. I'm just checking something. What's this? I've been requested to follow. Nope. This is my personal account. I don't want anyone random following me. And I keep forgetting to put my Twitch link on freaking Instagram and shit. I guess Brendan dipped. Ooh, thought I pressed a button by accident. Jesus. Okay, there's not many moves going on. I'll exit. There's nothing going on. There's only the one move. Fiala being moved to Calgary. So they got their forward. So that's good. So Holmberg being there is not a... Like, missing out on that Holmberg trade is not great. Oh, LA again. Hold on. Trading the second rounders they just got in exchange... Wait. Oh, no, that was Calgary's trade. Fucking hell. I thought they just traded them back for Fiala again. Oh, that would have been so funny. They just traded Fiala away, then they got Fiala back for the same return. That would have been so fucking funny. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, let's go to the calendar and let's stuff on my freaking controller. There we go. Let us continue the end of the season here. So 33, 25, and 5. We could break down at any moment here. I don't want to jinx it. Okay, I jinxed it. 3-2 loss. Okay. Fucking hell. Alright, let's keep going. Month of March. Let's see how we do. Ottawa, New Jersey, Boston on a bit of a road trip here. So let's see how we do. Ottawa, 7-1 loss. Okay, here we go again. Come on, let's make the playoffs, guys. Come on, 6-4 loss. Boston, we have a 3-1 win. Okay, I'll take that. Florida, 5-2 win. Okay, beautiful. Anaheim, Pittsburgh. Let's see what we got here. Got a 4-1 win and a 1-0 shootout loss. Okay, that's a close game. I don't mind that. And we get a point from that. 4-2 win. We're still like top of our division. Let's look at the draft class first, obviously. Still a 2-way, but we know he's offensive. Joseph and Svedberg are now gems. Top 6 sniper. Left-handed. 3 years goal scoring is a strength. Pedersen, defensive defenseman. Kapaduka. Ooh, this guy could be medium elite. Ooh, this guy could be medium elite. Ooh. If he's medium elite, I'm going for this guy over Pedersen. I know we could use Pedersen as a depth defenseman, but like, whew, that could be nice. Sorry, checking Discord. I apologize. Let me back to that and then just chill there. All right, cool. Pedersen, Kapaduka. We're still scouting both these guys. If I get both of them, that'd be awesome. If I get just one of them, that's chill. Let's look at our potential players. Any low elites once again. Yakupov still being scouted out. I mean, he's got a lot of points at A+, 4 points. If we can get him, we've got that second rounder now, so that'd be ideal. Any gems? Just the 2 in the top 6. And then pinned players. Let's see what we got uncovered. So Hamalainen is still a 2-way forward. I'd love to get him scouted even more, please. I feel like he's a sniper, though. I have a hunch. Although he's not a sniper, he would have had more goals. And then Yakupov, we still don't know anything about him. Alright, so we're still waiting on Kapaduka, Hamalainen, and Yakupov. And I guess Dupont, but we know he's offensive, so. 4-2 win against Utah, 3-2 loss in overtime against the Rangers. Winnipeg, LA, we've got a 3-2 loss and a 4-1 loss. All right. Buffalo, we've got a 6-5 win. We are 3 points ahead of the Sabres, so that's good. With 4-1 loss against Chicago, 3-0 loss against San Jose, and then Toronto. So we are third in our division. We're still in the playoffs by like 1 point, 2 points, and 3 points. So any of the 3 teams behind us could just jump up. Toronto, 4-2 loss, and they did. We're 4th now. Fucking hell. Okay, come on. Vegas, Philly, Detroit, and Nashville. Come on, get some wins here. Come on. 4-2 win. There we go. We're back in the second. Philly, 3-2 win. Beautiful. Come on. 2 more games. Patrick Watt, we're in the playoffs. Yes. Okay. We got playoffs this time. Woo. Okay, a little close there. Little close. That is so damn close. And then Buffalo will probably make it 3rd. 6-5 win and a 2-1 loss against Nashville. Beautiful. Okay. We made the playoffs this year. After a terrible year last year, we trade away what? Shane Pinto. We trade away... I don't think we traded away anyone else but Shane Pinto. We brought in Nico Hischier. We brought in Bowen Byram. And now we got Montreal in the playoffs. Oh my God. How perfect is that for the first time being in the playoffs? We got our rivals in the first round. Damn. Okay. I mean, they gave up freaking Hischier. They went back with Suzuki. So how do we make the playoffs with this? Not a person a point a game. Woo! 67 points for Malone. Damn. In 300 shots. That's crazy. Okay. Hischier, Malone, Lundell, Perfetti, Line did not get 40 goals, but that's because Perfetti popped off in a shooting percentage, so that's fine. Tuck, Samoskevich, top 10 in our team. I think I don't want to mess with a good thing, but like if we don't move up Samoskevich to the second line, we're gonna hinder his growth. Like, what do we do? Like, I don't know if I want to go with Samoskevich or Perfetti. Go with a pure playmaker that's the same height, like almost the same face-offs, with an X factor, or do we just go with Samoskevich and let him fucking grow? What do we do? He's better defensively than Perfetti, I think. 87. I feel like we should trade. We have to trade one of these guys. I just don't know who. They got very similar stats. Byram was a very good addition. 41 points in the second line there. Schneider, 37. Pesci, Dorsett was at top 12, top 13. 34 points as a defensive defenseman. I will say it once, say it again. Content creators need to give these guys better chances. Fucking hell. 93 overall. I'm gonna start going on the comment section of those people. Eberly, what did you do for us since you joined the team? Did you help us make the playoffs? Actually, you know what? 4 goals, 2 assists. He had a game-winning goal. No power play points. But you know what? I'm not upset with that. That's not bad on the third line. I'm okay with it. His shooting percentage was good as well. Beecher, Sherwood, Holla did very good for us since we put him in the lineup. 23 points. Whereas last year he did terrible. Colton Dock, 16 is pretty good for the fourth line. Emberson. Niederreiter even was 9 points plus 2. What about our goalies? How do we do? All right, you know what? Sebastian Cossa. I'm not going to get mad at you. But those numbers need to get better. But in terms of what they were before, way better than they were at the beginning of the season. But a 916, 288 for Wallstead. I'm happy. He's got 89 overall now. We should have locked him up. But you know what? It's fine. If it is what it is, if he wants way too much money. We're not going to make the top of anything. But we'll still look at the league here. See how we did. So entire league with forwards. So obviously McDavid's on top. Nylander almost beat him though. Matthews 60 goals. Damn. Draisaitl, Hughes, Jack Hughes that is. McKinnon, Barkov, Panarin, Crosby, and Kaprizov at the top 10. In assists, got Nylander, Natchez, Draisaitl, Jack Hughes, Crosby, Reinhart, Panarin, Rossi, Horvat, and Barzell. And then for goals scored, we got Matthews, McKinnon, McDavid, Pasta, Barkov, Kaprizov, Kucherov. So I think that was a Finn and 2 Russians. Ovechkin, 3 Russians, sorry. Malone at top 10 in his rookie year. God damn, dude. Top 10 in his rookie year. Zibanejad right behind him. And then for defensive forward, top plus minus is McDavid, Tkachuk, Roslovic, Barkov, Reinhart, Draisaitl, Stahl, Rossi, Lorentz, and Mangiapane. Shots, McKinnon, Malone. Dude, once we get Malone's stats up there, oh boy, I don't think I need to work on his shooting or on his shot totals. I think we just get him straight to shooting and probably two-way offensive awareness. He's already got good physical. Let's go to defensive stats. Points: Hughes, Riley, Fox, Makar. Wow. Wait, Makar's on. Oh yeah, he was free agency, wasn't he? Makar, Dahlin, Montour, Hamilton, Bouchard, Yossi, and Dursey. Assists: we've got Hughes, Fox, Riley, Clark, Makar, Montour, Dahlin, Bouchard, McAvoy, and Levshinov at top 10. Pretty good for. Is that his second year in the NHL? Yeah, second year in the NHL. No, third year in the NHL. Second year. Full year. And then goals, we got Hamilton, Chychrun, Yossi, Werenski, and Dahlin. All right. And then goaltending. Let's see who had the top goalie. I think Hellebuck wins that. Holy shit. Hellebuck. So Hellebuck, 40 wins and 70 games played. Jesus Christ, Helly. Then we got Kochetkov and then Skinner. Then for goals against, we've got Kochetkov, Hellebuck, and Skinner again. And then for wins, I think that's Hellebuck. Hellebuck, Bobrovsky, and Shesterkin. So I think Hellebuck's winning this one for the Vezina. That's fine. Okay, so stat-wise, what do we have for... Is this playoff stats on the right? Or is this... Oh, no, that's our entire league. So we are 20th power play percentage. Could be worse. Penalty kills 21st. Our special teams are not good. We've got 5th goals per game in the league. And then goals against is 15th. So we've got 3 goals per game, average per game in the league. Not great stats in terms of special teams. 5v5 isn't bad. I'm only saying isn't bad because of the goals for. We're outscoring the opposition, but we're also getting scored on a lot. So we got to kind of work on that. But I mean, not bad in terms of like our year. Like what second year division, I think. So all right. So I think we'll save the game here. We're at 12 o'clock at night, so I need to get off. Everyone's going to bed. So, yeah, that was a good stream, I'd say. A lot of shit happened. I will say that. We could go here and then turn off my console really quick. We're gonna raid on Twitch here in a minute. Just wait for my screen not glitch here. There we go. Okay, let's find out who I should raid today. Alright, we're gonna end